So today we're going to be doing a skillet breakfast out on the griddle, and we're not going to be using this bad boy on our stovetop here. I'm going to show you how simple it is just to use a griddle. And we've been playing around with ours. We've done burgers on it, we've done loads of breakfasts, and frankly I think it's going to be the next big thing in grilling. So I want to show you just how easy it is. Frankly, it's just like using a skillet, except you've got a much larger surface area, more room to work. You can just prep everything at the same time so that people are ready to eat all together. So for this recipe, it's pretty straightforward, frankly. You need your morning coffee first off. This is our first cup, so bear with us. You need bacon, eggs, hash browns, and this is optional. We've gone with a little bit of habanero shredded cheese. We're just gonna sprinkle that on the hash browns at the end, and this is gonna be awesome. And of course, don't forget a little bit of seasoning. We're going with roasted chipotle garlic and salt and pepper for the eggs, as you'd expect. So let's get out there and fire this griddle up.
All right, so we're outside. Let's get our griddle fired up. Works just like a regular propane grill. Turn the knob, and you can see down in there, the burners light up. So we'll get both sides fired up here. Now let this warm up.
It's starting to get heated up, and we're just gonna toss on some hash browns to start. Should be a good amount right there. The other great thing about the griddle is you can pretend to be one of those teppanyaki chefs. You know, moving all this stuff around. Anyway, but we won't do any of that nonsense here because it will hurt your ears. So let's just get that spread out. And this griddle top, we've already got it seasoned, pre-seasoned with a little bit of avocado oil. So we'll get that spread out like that. And then we're gonna go in with a little bit of that roasted chipotle garlic that we talked about. Give this a little bit of color, a little seasoning, flavor, perfect. Maybe even some pepper. And a pinch of salt. Perfect. All right, now we're just gonna close the lid up on this and let that steam away for a few minutes. All right, we've got these hash browns been cooking away for a little while. Just gonna move them around like this. Make sure you get a nice, even cook with them. See the steam starting to come off. That's exactly what we're looking for. You can tell they're cooking up, browning up. Spread this out again. Make sure get a good crust all over these hash browns. I'm gonna put on a little more seasoning. Just like that. Get these back on. All right, let's check in on the hash browns again. Whoa, look at that steam. All right, move it around. Make sure we're getting even level of brownness here. Almost done on these hash browns, then we're gonna move them to the side and start with bacon and eggs. But as you can see, like we've got 22 inches of grill space here. So, you know, if you compare it to just cooking in a regular cast iron pan, this is remarkable. It's a ton of fun. You get all the mess outside, all the smells outside. And if you follow us on Instagram, then you'll see on our stories, we use this thing almost every weekend for breakfast. And it's pretty much this, just bacon and eggs. Sometimes we do the hash browns, sometimes not. But you know, we're falling in love with griddle cooking here. All right, the hash browns are really going here. Perfect, let's get these over to one side. They're browning up, crisping up really nicely. So let's shift these over. So I got these strips on here. Perfect. And as you can see, We just got an entire package of bacon on here, so you can do this all at once. Some of that bacon fat's gonna move over into our hash browns. This is gonna be amazing. All right, we wanna keep moving our hash browns around here, just to make sure they don't get burnt. Don't worry if you mix it up a little bit here. Your food's not gonna care. Flip this bacon. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Now, we're gonna make some room here. We're gonna start cooking our eggs. Now you can get these little griddle attachments like this that are perfect to keep your eggs in one spot. Just crack an egg just like that. Boom, got 2 eggs going. Hit them with a little pinch of salt. A little bit of fresh cracked pepper. Now we're just gonna let this continue to cook. We'll be done in no time. Now what we're gonna do here just to get these eggs going is we're gonna use a little bit of water. Put that down here. Get this steaming up. Put the lid on. Close this so it can just steam away inside. That's gonna help to cook the top of the eggs because we're doing these sunny side up. Now we're gonna start to build. All right, so we're gonna get our hash browns on one side of our skillet here. Oh, so nice and crispy. They've got bacon fat that's moved into them, just like that. Now we're gonna put our skillet on here. We're just gonna sprinkle on some cheese over the top. Just a little bit, you know, no judging. Now we're just gonna put the lid on like this, and hopefully that'll help the cheese melt. We're just gonna get that steam going over top of the hash browns, the cast iron pan, and that heat is really just gonna help melt that habanero cheese. All right, the bacon's looking nice and done. We're just gonna load the bacon in here on the side, just like that. The eggs came along perfectly. All right, now we're just gonna move this into the middle, put the lid back on, and get that cheese nice and melted. All right, let's check in on this guy. Oh, beautiful. Now, just for the finishing touch, a little bit of chopped chives just for freshness and a little bit of color. All right, and there you have it. This is how you do a skillet breakfast on the griddle. Can't wait to try this. Let's bring it inside. We'll give it the taste test. All right, folks, we got the skillet breakfast inside. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of hot sauce on the eggs, of course, and across the hash browns. And now, of course, let's dig in and see how this taste test goes. Just look at that. Got a nice runny egg. Get a little bit of bacon, a little bit of hash brown, every bite. Get a little bit of this cheese. Hash browns, really nicely seasoned. Bacon, crispy, but not overly crispy. Still got a little bit of give in them, which is just the way I like it. Love it. This is gonna be my new go-to on weekends, guys. So if you like this recipe, give us a like below. If you've got a griddle, let us know. What do you like cooking on it? What do you want to see us cook on a griddle? Because I think we're gonna be doing a lot more of this. Just tastes too darn good. So thanks for tuning in. Give us a like below, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.